Hello everyone, welcome to our channel GTR Auto Tech. This is Tavlis and today we are going to talk about engine overheating. Engine overheating, 11 common causes and symptoms. It is common knowledge that internal combustion engine generate a lot of heat and they operate. In normal situation, there are two ways in which a car engine cools down. The second way an engine cools down is from the oil that flow through it. This oil serves as a lubricant for the hot engine components, but also serve as another coolant as well. Furthermore, it helps to prevent scales and kerosene in the engine as well. The main way is from being exposed to coolant fluid is also known as antifreeze. This fluid is formulated to regulate the temperature of engine so that it does not get too hot. For more engine overheating, 11 common causes and symptoms. It is common knowledge that internal combustion engines generate a lot of heat and they operate. In normal situation, there are two ways in which a car engine cools down while it is running. Coolant leak. Your engine depends on coolant to stay cool as it is running. There is an intercooling system which keeps the coolant flowing smoothly. It is not a good idea to drive too long with an overheating engine, or else it could be irreversible damage causes to it. However, there are so many problems that could arise which might compromise these cooling liquids. You could have a leak or damaged component in any number of places that could result in your engine overheating. As long as you have enough coolant and oil flowing in your vehicle, you should never need to worry about your engine overheating. Clogged hoses. If your engine is overheating but there is no coolant leak, then you might have a clogged coolant hose. Then might happen if sediment or grit from the road inadvertently got into hose. If the leak is small, you might be able to temporarily patch it up until you have a time to bring your vehicle to the shop and replace that component. If any of these components gets damaged or worn out, they might leak coolant out from them. It will result a overheated engine. You have a water pump, radiator, hoses and a head gasket that make all this happen. Check the impeller vent or bump shaft because these are the commonly reasons for the water pump going bad. There may even be leak too. The water pump is damaged or worn, your engine will overheat from it. Bad water pump. The water pump is the component which propels the coolant fluid so that it can flow in the coolant system. If the water pump is damaged or worn, this will block the coolant fluid from being able to flow through the system properly. The best thing you can do is flush your entire cooling system and then add a right coolant fluid back into your system. Wrong coolant. You might not see any leaking or faulty components at all, but still notice your engine is overheating. If you put a new coolant fluid in your vehicle recently, then perhaps you used the wrong coolant fluid. Sometimes a radiator might have broken fans, which prevents the hot air from escaping. Other times, there is a leak or clog in the radiator or even a faulty radiator cap. All this leads to an overheating engine. Faulty radiator. The radiator is what transfer heat out of the hot coolant so that it can cycle back into the engine and cool it down again. If you have a bad radiator, the coolant liquid is going to stay hot. This means the engine is going to stay hot as well. Common symptoms of engine overheating. If your engine has too low amount of oil, excess friction will be result which drastically rise the engine temperature. This can unlimitedly result overheating and internal engine damage. Low engine oil. As stated earlier, motors are not only act as a lubricant between the moving components inside the engine, it acts keeping internal temperature at bay. Streaming hood. As the engine gets hotter, steam will emit from the hood of your car. This can be attributed to the hot coolant. But if the needle is in the red area, this indicates that you have an overheating engine. In normal situation, the needle of the gauge will be in the black area. This indicates the normal temperature. Temperature gauge is red. Your vehicle should have a temperature gauge on the dashboard. This gauge is supported to tell you the temperature of Engine. Burning smell. An engine contains many components made of different materials such as metal, rubber, and plastic. Once again, engine overheating. All this material will burn. You can verify then this problem by simply looking at your temperature gauge. If the needle is close to red, then you have your confirmation of the problem. Temperature light. A lot of people don't pay attention to their temperature gauge unless something motivates them to do so. That is why your temperature light is illuminates on the dashboard whenever your engine is starting to overheat. If you have a faulty radiator and the coolant is not able to cool down, then we will start to boil. This boiling coolant will cause steam to come out from it. The acceleration will be weak at best, and the all other symptoms listed above will be present. Poor engine performance. An overheated engine will not be able to friction properly on the road. If you try to depend more power from the overheated engine, you won't get it. The oil will also burn and create a smell too. If you smell anything like this, then you know your engine is overheated. In addition, they will emit a very distinct burning odor that can smell throughout the entire passenger cabin. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much for watching.